Hey guys, welcome to the show. This episode is checking in a year later. So you guys might remember this special guest from Bourbon and Barbells back in the day before we made our rebrand. Her name is Moody. I don't know if you want to say your full government name on this show.
No, thank you. Only people that I work with and people I don't like know me by that name.
Jeez.
So we're good.
Okay, so guys, I made the cut. Don't ever question it. She likes me. So we are here at United Front Community Fitness. That was a lot. But this gym is actually where Moody comes in and makes sure that everyone's stronger than all other oppositions outside.
Big facts.
For all those who say, I want to just outlive my enemies, this is the place to be. But we wanted to check in. Moody, I'm going to tell you now because you can't run away because you're mic'd up and everything. For everyone watching and listening at home, you inspired so many of our listeners.
Aww.
We've had multiple ladies reach out and say, oh my God, I'm so inspired by her and everything she's done. Between you and Megan, that was one of our most popular episodes, even though the first 5 minutes was about your hoo-ha.
Correct.
Yeah.
My hoo-ha has also inspired a lot of people, so a lot of men.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Listen,
we can move on.
We are...
we can move on.
This is awkward. So... It is a great way. You know what bothers me? Not even the hoo-ha joke. The fact that you said I might be awkward. You told me you might be awkward, and 1 minute and 30 seconds before a hoo-ha joke.
I'm awkward. You also gave me this strong ass drink.
Guys, for anyone watching at home, we are drinking it like we are from the bodegas.
Correct.
But this is.
I used to drink out of these in high school. You stop at the gas station, pick up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like trying to remember that, or like back in the day in New York, those cups with the weird blue swirls.
Yeah.
Like I can't get those in normal day, but I want to just.
They're a New York thing.
Yeah, if I didn't have a significant other who would kill me, I would just make all my cups and plates that color. Just look like the old Chinese restaurants and the old bodegas in the city.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine your household? You just walk in and you're just everything's been changed over to that.
No, I would die. Especially with my OCD, absolutely not.
You could say it's vintage. There was a point where we looked at our mom and dad's plates and be like, why does anyone have that?
I still have plates from 20 years ago that I look at like that they were my son's, like kitty plates.
Oh my God.
I still have them. And every time I open up my cabinet, I'm like, why do I still have this? I should probably get rid of this. But then there's like the emotional factor of it. It's like, oh, he was little. He used to eat his mac and cheese off this shit. Okay, fine, I'll keep it.
Do you really hold on to stuff like that?
I'm very emotional like that. I'm very like sentimental when it comes to like little things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Like I still have my kids, like their baptism outfits and their like first baby outfits. I didn't keep their freaking teeth because I'm not weird.
Yeah, okay. I was waiting for like the line.
No, absolutely not. No, that's not happening. No, I'm not doing the teeth.
I remember
that's weird. That's awkward, and that's very Ed Gein. Gein. I watched that, by the way.
That's creepy.
And the whole time I thought Arthur watches this kind of shit for like fun.
Yeah.
This is weird.
I don't want to talk about the fact that apparently that stuff's enjoyable to me. For such a calm, collected guy, well, okay, that's a lie. People who know me, I'm not really calm, but I'm not like a psychopath. I'm not running around like.
I don't know. After I watched that like episodes like 5 and 6, I was like, anybody psycho,
bro. Like those shows and those killers and all those people. And what's really messed up is that these guys were considered super charismatic. People ended up like falling in love with them after they went to jail.
Yes.
Like those, like I'll marry you right now. I was like, are you? Why?
There was a moment in the last episode where I was like, I feel bad for this guy.
Moody.
No, there was. Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh my God, you have to watch it. Oh my God, it's amazing. No, I will say, Jax from, what was the series?
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, he was in it. And amazing. I mean, if he doesn't win an Emmy for it, I'd be surprised. But like literally the last episode, I was like, I feel sorry for this guy. And then I took a step back and I was like, he was wearing women's skin in his house. That is disgusting, and you're a horrible person for thinking that this guy deserves any sympathy. Absolutely not. There's
a line of thought that when what they see, like there's a monster that got built. It was created. It wasn't like, they see like that storyline, that background, all that. Like, oh my God, he's going through all this. And then he's like, no, but he's still a monster.
Correct.
Like, it didn't matter how that monster came to be.
Correct.
Still a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it matters, so you can not do it again. But still, that's not the point for today's show.
No.
I don't know how we got here. So this drink that we have is...
and we go on another tangent.
Guys, two things. One, we didn't tell you who the hell Moody is. Other than she was a fan favorite. So you're the strength conditioning powerlifting coach and Oli coach here, right?
Yeah.
Is it powerlifting too?
We do have like strength cycles where we just do like powerlifting stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I see like, I kind of just go with like what our members enjoy. So, or where they like show up more. So sometimes we're in the middle of an Olympic weightlifting cycle and they all like show up and, you know, the classes are super full. And then I see like a little bit of a drop off and I'm like, okay, let's change it up a little bit. We'll throw some powerlifting in there, maybe a few weeks of that programming. And then the classes get full again. So I kind of like tailor it in that sense. Cause you know, I get it. You can't just like Olympic weightlifting is not something that like people do year round unless you're like focused on that as a sport. Recreationally, like people like kind of dip in and out of it. So there are times when we like focus more on like strength, pure strength.
Okay.
So deadlift, squats, presses, that kind of stuff. So
Squat cleans.
Yeah.
Oli lift is always
yeah, and we just had a powerlifting, like a strongman type, like an in-house meet, and it was a strongman thing. So we did like a bench press ladder, which I was like, you would love, right? And then we did like, they were very short and explosive events. So everything was under 5 minutes. It was like a 5-minute cap to like do a sandbag carry, sandbag over the yoke.
Yeah.
Like a heavy sandbag over the yoke 10 times, pick it back up, bring it back.
What's heavy?
And then our heaviest sandbag is 175 pounds.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, it's heavy. That's a heavy sandbag. Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
I'm not doing that.
Like, yeah, throw it over the yoke and then do that 10 times and then pick it up and run it back and then a heavy sled pull. I think the heavy sled pull was like 325.
Oh, okay. I can
like
do that.
a pull, you know?
Oh.
No, it was a pull. It wasn't like a drag. It was hand over hand
Who the fuck
type of
do you
pull.
have doing this
Yeah,
shit?
well, we had a bunch of people did it. It was great.
Jesus Christ.
And then the last event, like we did like 1, 2, 3 events. The last event was max tire flips in 2 minutes.
That's
So just like go back and forth, and everybody loved that. That was like I purposely like did that at the very end in order for like everybody to kind of be like the grand finale.
Yeah.
Everybody loved it. They loved it.
Awesome.
So it was fun.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. It was fun. It was a fun event.
Well, good. So if you guys are trying to get strong or fuck ton of strong, make sure that you stop here and check in with Moody, because I promise you that her programming, even though she loves me, she also is the meanest fucking coach possible. I had one arm and she's making me run around and do burpees. I don't know what the fuck. Who does that? Who does that to a person? Yeah. So I had a shoulder surgery and I'm like, hey, Moody, I need to try to get moving around. She's like, all right, cool. Can you do burpees? I was like, you know what? I'm asking you because I have a rotator cuff tear, right? She's like, that's not the question. Can you do getting up slowly burpees?
For the record,
I'm
before
like,
like
yeah.
the Atlantic Championship was the Atlantic Championship and it used to be the Bacon Beatdown, there was one year where they programmed one-armed and one-legged burpees. Yeah. So like it wasn't a far-off thought. Not to me.
I understood that, but I was coming back from a shoulder surgery. That they were using one arm by choice. Like, this was not a choice.
You didn't die.
I didn't die. You're right.
You didn't die.
To be fair, I also pissed you off because the first day I could come back to lift, what is it? Did Helen or whatever it was with like?
Oh my God! Yes.
At 135, you're like, is this your first workout? Like, well, first CrossFit workout. I just went ham. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, first workout back in the gym. Let's just throw 135 and do like 50 overhead squats and run. Okay, the running part, I give it to you. Yeah. But overhead squats of all the movements, that's what you decided to start off on? Sure.
All I remember was
and then
the run.
RX.
All
Beautiful.
I remember was the run. Because
Yeah.
it hurt so bad.
You're a nice guy, but you are not smart sometimes.
There are a lot of dumb things I've done in life. I've never once run around telling people I've made 0 mistakes. And the other thing that we kind of glossed over, yes, in the image you'll see that we have an E.H. Taylor, but we are not drinking that. What we are drinking is an Eau de Vie, which I'm going to tell you something really nerdy, just because people have asked us to keep nerding about things. No, Eau de Vie is an unaged French brandy, made out of fresh fruit, just fruit.
Ooh.
25 pounds of fruit. That's it.
That's a lot of fruit.
Yeah, this is straight mangoes.
Wow.
So this is Eau de Vie by a company called Ryan Hall.
Nice.
And they are based out of Chicago. We interviewed the master distiller a couple of weeks ago. She was super sweet. She had a great inspirational story. She basically left a successful career to do something that her and her family had done for generations for fun. And they were doing it for
Wow.
fun, and she made it into a career. So that's half that, half of rum here from local / makes a really great rum and some sweet simple syrup and lime juice. So
Love it.
you have a very strong drink. So if she starts talking more about her hoo-ha, thanks / for everything that you guys
We're
have done.
going to try not to do that
I'm not
this
the one
time.
making you talk about it.
No, I know. We mentioned it once, and we're just going to push that away and move forward.
That's what she said. But what's new with you since you've been on the show? Like, it's been a year at least.
Yeah, because it was June 2024. I think it was
Something
like
like that.
summer 2024. I think it was.
Oh yeah, because it was right before Megan joined the burlesque conservatory
Yes,
and all that.
correct. Yeah, so it's almost 18 months, I guess. Right?
Yeah, give or
almost.
take, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like so much has changed, and yet so much has stayed the same, which is crazy when you really think about it.
Yeah.
June 2024. I'm trying to think. Back then, it was summer. My daughter was going into 8th grade, I think it was at the time. My son was deployed on a ship in the middle of, I don't know where the hell. Fast forward 18 months later, my daughter's in high school. She's on the high school weightlifting team, which is amazing.
Thanks for making me feel old. Thank you very much.
know.
I met her daughter when she was fucking 5.
I know.
She was a baby. And she
was.
just told me, she's like, oh, she's in high school now.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
High school? They let
I
5-year-olds in high school now?
She probably would have survived when she was 5. She's that sassy.
So she's in a weightlifting.
Yeah. So she's
scaring little boys?
She is the one of my 2 kids that literally, even though she's been around weightlifting and gym and fitness her entire life since she was 2, because that's when I started going to our CrossFit gyms. She's the one child that's never wanted anything to do with it. Absolutely not. She's just
And she's the one that started the youngest.
And then fast forward to freshman year, I was like, okay, listen, you did volleyball last year. She's always done some type of sport, but never had any interest in weightlifting. And beginning of 9th grade, I'm like, are you doing volleyball this year? She was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then she saw the sign at the school that said the interest meeting for weightlifting and was like, hey, I'm going to go to the meeting tomorrow. And it took everything in me to not freak the fuck out.
She wouldn't have done it because mom made it awkward.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I pretended like she just told me hey, I had a soda at lunch. I was just like, oh, okay. Inside, I was like, oh my God, this is happening. This is finally happening. I literally inside, I was like, oh my God. So fast forward, the day that she was going to the interest meeting, she called me. She's like, hey, can I just get on the bus? I'm just gonna go on the bus. I'm not gonna go. I'm like, why? She's like, I can't find the room. I don't I feel awkward. I'm just nervous. I don't know who's gonna be there. She's having the teenage, freak the fuck
problem,
out. Yeah, exactly. Her whole world is crumbling because she can't find one room.
Life is a dark abyss and I don't know what to do.
But I told her, nope, I'm not picking. Nope, you're not coming on the bus. I'm gonna pick you up later. She's like, all right, fine. I'm gonna go. Fine. She was so mad at me, dude. She walked in the room, met all the girls. They all fell in love with each other. And fast forward 5 months later, they are the coolest of friends. Her team is crushing it, and it looks like she's on her way to Metros, which is the first postseason meet.
Oh, shit.
For high school. So I'm so excited. So yeah.
I'm happy to hear that, man.
Yeah, she's crushing it.
I see. Once again, known her since she was a baby. I know 5 is not. Is 5 a baby?
5 is a baby. 5? No.
Is that a kid?
I mean, technically a kid, but you met her I joined in the summer that she was 5, so she hadn't started school yet. She started kindergarten when I was at that gym. So yeah, and now she's starting high school.
Shit.
So yeah, she was little.
Yeah, I'm fucking old.
Not a baby, not a toddler, but little.
This is a separate topic. It's just I don't know the age ranges for when something becomes a baby to a toddler.
I know,
to a
that's
kid,
only something
to
you
a
would-
child.
Correct.
So I don't know what the fuck ranges are. But I'm so proud of her too.
Thanks.
She doesn't remember me at all, I'm sure. But tell her that I'm proud of her.
Believe it or not, I think she does.
Is it because of the Conor McGregor fight? Is that why?
Yes, because she remembers going to your house for the fight, and she remembers the dogs, and yeah.
If she wants, she can have one.
We have our own little fat fudge.
You can take the little one. Take the feisty one.
That's funny.
But
No, so I'm just totally immersed in taking her to her meets and preparing for everything for her. My son is thankfully still serving our country, and he is once again overseas in the middle of nowhere. But he has Wi-Fi now, so that's all right. I'm happy now.
So you'll get a video call here and there?
Yeah, like I FaceTimed him yesterday. It was great. Really? Yeah, we get like regular conversations. Like we text pretty much every day, which is great. So,
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, it's good.
I know it hurt a little bit. It was sad to see him go.
It was tough, man. It's tough because like you just throw your kid out there and you're like, as a mom, you're just like, oh my God, is he eating? Is he taking, Latin mom? Yes, Latin mom. I'm like, did he have dinner? Is he okay?
They need him fed. What do you mean, is he?
No, you'd be surprised the shit that the military feeds our soldiers or our people. So yeah. But yeah, no, he's thriving. He's having the time of his life. I'm so excited. He's getting like passport punches everywhere. Listen, I love it. I'm still at my job.
But tell us about this instead. Tell us about United Front.
United Front.
Because did you had just started here when we?
I think I had just started. Yeah, because I came here in April of 2024.
Yeah.
And then like a month later, I started coaching. So
you didn't even want to coach at first.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You were so adamant. Like that's why you left the other gym
correct.
too.
I was burnt out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think it was like day one I was here, and the owner Dave, like third day I was here, kind of came in and was like, hey, I need to talk to you. He's like, I need to know, like, did you leave the other gym because you wanted to, or because you were let go, or like, did you leave because you needed to burn, or you were burnt out? And I was like, I was burnt out. I'm burnt out right now. And he goes, okay, because I've had several members, and you know how small like the CrossFit community is. Everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
So the minute I got here, I already knew a bunch of members. And he goes, I've already had a bunch of members come up to me and tell me, like, if you don't hire her, you're stupid. Like, make sure you get her. And he goes, so are you burnt out? I was like, honestly, I am. I need a little bit of a break. He goes, okay, you let me know when you're ready. It was like 3 weeks later. I was like, I need to help these people. I need to help people with their form. like the part of me, I was like, it took everything in me to like not fix things. But no. But yeah, we started
just staring at people.
Exactly. I was like, I'm not used to this.
Please stop touching stuff.
Correct. Why are you loading the barbell like that? Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I started coaching right away. So I've been here for now over a year. Love the community, love everything we've done here. We've had a few in-house meets. We've had like the strongman type event. I think the biggest change this year is that I actually opened up my own sanctioned weightlifting club. So Strength Chamber.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, Strength
That's
Chamber.
a nice name.
Thank
Look
you.
at
Thank you.
I'm the creative here. Go on.
Strength Chamber was affiliated and sanctioned with USA Weightlifting in June. So now what that means for people that don't know.
Official.
Yeah, we're official with USAW. Okay. So what that means now is that any athlete, like let's say you decided like tomorrow, like, hey, I want to do a weightlifting meet next year and I want to try and qualify for like nationals or something like that. Or just do a local sanctioned meet. The first step is you have to go get a USAW membership, right? USA Weightlifting membership. It's kind of like if you played sports when you were in high school, like AAU, like you have to be a member before you can like play officially. So you would get your membership, and when you sign up for your membership, it'll ask you for like to affiliate to a club. So you can lift unaffiliated, but who wants to do that, right? So then here we had a weightlifting meet at one point where everyone was just being called like, fulana, she's unaffiliated, lifting unaffiliated. And I was like, we need to get a club here so that people can affiliate to it. So of course I told Dave, he was cool with it. And it was born in June. And then in August, the Prelium. Do you remember that meet? Does that sound familiar at all? No. Okay. You know Danny Camargo, right? Mm-hmm. So the Prelium is basically like another Florida state championship, kind of. It's a local sanctioned meet, but it's so big. And this year was their 10th anniversary in August. And we had 9 athletes from Strength Chamber go and compete. We had 3 kids, 4 seniors, and then 2 masters athletes. So
that's hella dope.
All weekend, 3 full days of weightlifting. Coaching. So it was cool. It was great.
I'm glad to hear, man. That's really awesome.
That's like the biggest change, I think. Yeah.
That's a substantial change.
Yeah.
Way to bury
Huge.
the lead. Way to bury the lead.
I always do that.
Yeah.
Who said I was going to change things now, Arthur?
That's fair. You know what? I'm not sure why I'm surprised. Sassy since I've been here, doing the same stuff. Well, I'm happy and proud. I'm happy and proud of all the progress you've had, man. It's a long time coming. Like, I know that.
Yes.
We know, like you said, you begrudgingly became a coach. David's hearing this, like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, hopefully they listen. But I know that it was tough to get you back in the saddle because there was a lot of going on in previous gyms. We're not going to get too deep into it, and easily where you might have felt some kind of way.
Correct.
So I'm glad to see it reinvigorated.
Thanks.
Because there was a point, I was at the gym with you, and I won't speak for you, that old gym where I was starting to see our community fall apart a lot. Like, we weren't as around each other. There was less accountability for each other. It was just like everyone showed up at 5 for the very long time, and then when things started changing, you could see like they didn't feel like home anymore. So I'm glad you found your new home. Yeah,
it was honestly I was at the previous gym for 8 years.
Yeah,
it was so tough when I first left. It was so tough to leave because I loved the community and the members, and I loved everybody there, but it ended up being the best blessing in disguise because I really did. I personally, as an athlete, needed a change. I needed a coaching change. I needed to feel appreciated for what I was giving. And then also I needed to have I had a new energy when I joined here. So it was great. Originally, the first few months, it was like, oh, this is what I like to do. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't anything about the members at the last gym because I still love them. I still am friends with a lot of the members there. It was just, I needed the change as a coach. Yeah. And it was the best blessing ever. I wouldn't take it back. United Front has the best community family feel to it. I love it. Huh?
Music.
And the music is 90% Bad Bunny. I'm not gonna lie, I'm the one coach. I'm one of the few coaches that always changes it.
Off of Bad Bunny?
Listen, I love him.
Oh no, I don't listen to Bad Bunny.
I love him. I can listen to his music all the time. But when you're doing 5 workouts a week, I don't want to listen to the same type of music every single day. And you already know me with music. It's part of the experience. So I got to change it up every so often.
Bro.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things when we lifted and when we worked out together, I know there are people that here tuned in for alcohol-focused podcast. Promise you, there's plenty of alcohol. One of the things that I remember was you and a couple of the other members who didn't really 100% know who I was. Some music came on and it was we were waiting for a countdown to lift. And I'm there dancing next to my weightlifting platform. And everyone was like, what the fuck? And then I would go back into a serious face.
Gotta have fun.
And and the face is when I got back up from the weight. It's like, what? What's going on?
Yeah.
You look like you're having a lot of fun. It's like, am I not supposed? Were we not having fun? Yeah.
Yes. Isn't that the point?
Yeah. And that's why I enjoyed it more about a CrossFit gym or community gym because it was, you were all working towards the same goal.
Correct.
Where places like LA Fitness, there's a certain mindset, and I'm not knocking it. LA Fitness and places like that, or just Globo gyms, they have a different mindset but it's almost like you're existing around each other, but not really motivating each other. And you're kind of in your own zone, and you're in your own head, and you could take 3 hours to do a workout that should have taken you an hour and a half because you've been fucking around on your phone.
Right.
And when you're around people all hey, we got an hour. Let's just fucking kill it for an hour. We can bullshit after.
Right.
Or in between sets, I'll talk a little bit of shit. Shut up, Fabian.
Or a lot of shit.
Shut the fuck up, Fabian.
Correct.
Shit like that. And so it's just one of those things that I think makes that kind of themed of gyms different. What makes United Front, so you were getting into the community, everything like that, but what makes this gym so unique in CrossFit area, in this area? It was pretty prominent for some time. Yeah.
I think the biggest difference here is that the owners are husband and wife. And I know that's common around most CrossFit gyms, but lately they used to be. Now it's not. So the new owner, it's just one owner.
I thought they broke up. I was like, can we stop filming?
No.
What?
No, they're about to have their 5th kid. I'm joking. No, they're still at 4. I think they're going to stay there. Right, Jen? Anyways.
Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. she hears this.
You don't like Christmas.
Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
He doesn't like Christmas.
And Christmas is overrated. There are better holidays. Stop skipping Turkey Day. Heathens.
Oh my God.
Heathens, all of you.
Jesus. Okay. We digress.
Yeah, in December. You can have him in December. Right now on turkey. Go on.
I think it starts at the top. You know, the family at the top is very close. They have a very close circle. So then I think that just trickles down. At the end of the day, any gym, any boutique gym, any small gym, so it doesn't have to be like just a CrossFit gym. It could be F45. It could be an ISI. It could be, Orange Theory or whatever, because they're all franchises, right? It really just goes back to the owner and like the owner or owners and what type of relationship they have, right? They don't necessarily have to be married, a married couple, but they could be very close friends who decided to go in on the business together. I think it flows from the top down. I've been at CrossFit gyms where the owners are super hands-on, like here. And then I've been at CrossFit gyms where the owners are super kind of like in the background and faded. And it only thrives if the owner is also very much engaged. And I think that that's the key here, because the owners are really engaged and therefore kind of everybody else being pulls in. Everyone has like a group. People come here and hang out in their little groups, and then their little groups mesh together. So it's very close-knit in that sense.
Yeah.
So
we talked about it earlier off camera. CrossFit's a very small world.
It's a very small world. Yes, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Yeah. But I think you could see love and passion translate into success in a lot of things. If you care about something, you're invested in it, it matters
Correct.
a lot to you. It shows when people are just kind of, It's the same as like when people take out, I would really be interested in trying this, and they try it, and like they're not really passionate about it. They might still do the job, but it's not going to.
Right, they're not invested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that family dynamic kind of bleeds through to everything else, where they're as invested. They love their members, and you guys are in a very unique kind of spot.
Yeah, we are. Usually people don't know what we are. I would tell you that at least once or twice a week, we have someone random just kind of pull up to the door and they're like, hi. And we're like, hi, how are you? Can we give you some information? They're like, yeah, well, I don't know what you guys do here, but I always drive by and there's music playing and everybody's having fun. So what do you guys do? Like, legitimately, I think we have at least one person a month that signs up because they drive by. So for everybody that doesn't know, like, we are for Orlando local natives, we're on Curry Ford between Dean and Alafaya. And we are in an old, what used to be a gas station. So apparently during COVID, the gas station decided to end their lease, and Dave was in they were in a smaller space. Well, I mean, think about it. In this area, like, it's a gas station just kind of sticks out because there's nothing around. It's a bunch of residential neighborhoods around us.
I won't even lie to you. I was like, I thought I was driving the wrong way. Yeah. I'm on GPS. It's telling me that the gym is coming up.
Right.
All I see is neighborhood,
Yes.
neighborhood. And for anyone who's not from here, this is a really nice area.
Yeah, it is.
Like, these neighborhoods are like,
yeah,
nice areas.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, what the fuck?
So I don't think that the gas station was really making much profit here because there's a Wawa and a racetrack down the street, and there's a 7-Eleven over on Alafaya.
And you're not really near a highway.
And you're not, right. So, like, no. So I guess they vacated, and then it was during COVID. Obviously, everything during COVID was kind of like people were just trying to like stay in business. So they gave them a lease, and the place that they were at was smaller. So the inside area, I mean, if you can see it behind you, is literally the what used to be the coolers with like energy drinks and Monsters now houses our wall balls and kettlebells. So that's where it's at.
Holy shit.
Yeah, those are the coolers.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Right there.
Oh, that is, I didn't even notice because the rowers were there.
Yes.
That is actually, how the fuck do you get the wall balls?
You go through the side door.
There's, the cooler entrance.
There's a cooler entrance, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So the one thing I love about this place is that
do the coolers work?
No, they don't work.
I was making sure.
I would have gone in there half the time during the summer.
I was about to say, I'm like, can we do the rest of this recording in there?
I know, it's crazy, right?
This glistening is not nerves.
It's a small inside space, but the space is like laid out very well. Like, there's
Oh yeah, you guys are maximizing
Yeah.
your.
And then there's the whole outside area, and that's where most of our classes go on.
I am not sponsored by you guys whatsoever yet, David. David, we'll talk. But like even the equipment here looks brand new and taken care of. Even if it's not brand new, it's well taken care of. You can tell there's love, and like everything in here. Like when I pulled up, everyone was so hyped to have Moody. Like, oh my, yeah, way to go, coach. Like they were hyped for her. I'm like, okay, I see ya. So it's a really. The more and more I look around, the more and more things I'm like, holy shit, this is a gas station.
Yeah.
Even the metal gate in the front of the glass. We're gonna take videos of this later at some point.
Yeah, of course.
But definitely love that, man. All right, so you it's a community gym, very close connected. The music's banging, except 95% of it's Bad Bunny. He's not going to come on my show, so I can knock it.
Maybe he'll sponsor the show.
He'll just pop up like, mira, coño. You're not Dominican. But, so you've done this now for 18 months. Mm-hmm. You've set up an official, like, weightlifting group.
A weightlifting club.
Club? Yeah, club. Yeah. Group? Club. Like, so... You've seen a lot of successful athletes coming out here. So what is next and what else are you got going on for this side of it?
I think for Strength Chamber going into 2026, the biggest thing is we're going to start off the year with a brand new weightlifting cycle. We actually have one athlete who was our master's athlete, Carolyn. She's competing in 2 weeks at the, I think it's the United World's Masters competition. So that merged with USA Weightlifting, the Virus Finals, which are like
Virus Finals.
Yeah,
like
so you know
name.
Virus, the company.
Yeah, I know, but I like the name. Sorry, I forget that. Like,
so it used to be called the American Open Series, and now it's called the Virus Finals. And am I drinking more? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's part of the show. That's part of the show. It's like
correct.
Drink Champs.
They are having a huge weightlifting. I think there's like 700 lifters signed up for that weekend. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I have to mix it.
Yeah, I was like, then you're going to complain that it's really, really strong.
Yeah.
Pause for alcohol.
So Carolyn's going to compete there. And then we'll have a few weeks off. And then in January, we'll start a new strength cycle. I have at least 3 or 4 weightlifters that are getting ready for like the new year to go ahead and start figuring out what competitions they're going to do to like qualify when and where and whatever. Florida State Championship is usually in March, April, and they just announced that they're moving it to fall.
Oh, shit. You got a lot on the horizon. And you have a regular 9 to 5, and you're supposed to be writing yourself a book.
Yes, yeah. I am. It's so funny because like, so obviously there's like such a thing as writer's block, right? I go through cycles. I've noticed, like, and I think this is the last 2 years, when I'm super, like, motivated athletically, my writing kind of takes a little bit slower. And then when I'm in a cycle where maybe I'm injured or maybe I am taking a step back from something or I just competed and I'm, like, deloading, my creativity with my writing kind of like bumps up. So I think right now I'm a little lull. It's been like a good 3 or 4 months that I haven't written anything, but I was full of life was lifing. And so we took a little break. But I think now during the holidays, usually, even though it's like a crazy time of year, I have more time off work. So it allows me to like kind of get a little creative. So I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Sorry for that. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to turn off that fan.
Sure.
And we will continue because I want to get to know a little bit more about what Aulila means for everyone else and how you would, your elevator pitch for anyone joining the club. Be right back, guys. Hey guys, while you're listening to the show, we know that you might want to partake in some drinks with us and enjoy the libations. Here at Bourbon and Bullshit, we ask that you drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive, avoid Amazon one-click buy, and for the love of God, do not text your ex. You do not need that kind of closure. They've moved on, so should you, Joseph. You should stop Facebook stalking. She knows. She knows. Now, all jokes aside, don't do anything dumb, take care of yourselves, and be safe. Thanks, guys. Now back to the show. All right, guys, we are back. hopefully you guys are looking up the gym already and wanting to work with Moody on some future lifts and projects. Get strong again for the summer. This is not an advertisement unless David's trying to hire. Listen, so we are back. So I want to talk about like only lifting for anyone, for the casuals, for people who just don't know. What would you say is the best elevator speech? Give me like a rundown of what Olympic lifting and what you're doing here.
How I would pitch it to somebody that
Never
doesn't know
done it.
anything
Doesn't know
about it.
better. Yeah.
I would pitch it as, honestly, it is the key to a more productive and lively life. And the reason I say that is because as long as you get older, strength is so important, and it translates over to regular life. You're getting older, you need to be able to get up off the ground, pick things up, put them down. That's literally what we do.
Pick things up and put them down.
We pick them up and we put them down. Also, I think everybody from a 10-year-old all the way up to 70 years old should be weightlifting. 10-year-old to college age. Listen, I'm going to tell these parents, if you have a child who is in sports, in their off season, if they are not weightlifting, you are doing them a disservice. You are not putting enough into their career, especially these kids nowadays that these parents are like putting them through like baseball camps and basketball camps and trying to get them into college on scholarships and all that. If your kid is not Olympic weightlifting in between, you're doing them a disservice. It makes them stronger. It makes them more explosive. Weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting is the one sport that translates over to every single sport. Think basketball, baseball, golf, lacrosse, softball, all of them. You need to be strong and you need to be explosive. It translates over. In life, you need to be strong and you need to be explosive, right? You take your 60-year-old person, you have something that falls towards you. You need to be explosive to get the hell out of the way. You fall down, you need to be strong enough to get up. So it translates over to life. Women, when you're dealing, I know this, not because I'm that age yet, but I know this because I know a lot of women of that age. But when you get older and you go into perimenopause and menopause, guess what? The one thing that's going to help you avoid all those hormones and all the crap that the doctors give you, weightlifting.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because you need to have stronger bones, and women are more apt. They're more apt to get osteoporosis as they get older than men are. And therefore, how do you combat osteoporosis? You weightlift. You have more muscle mass on you. The heavier you lift, the older you are, the more you prevent things like osteoporosis. You prevent things like autoimmune diseases like what everybody gets now, the Hashimoto's syndrome, and other things like dementia and all that. It all helps. It all helps.
Dementia scares the shit out of me.
Yes.
I wouldn't even lie to you.
No,
I'm not scared of many things in life.
Listen.
I'm not
It
scared
is
of a lot of
a
things.
scary disease.
Yes.
And it is heartbreaking when someone in your family gets it. And even my almost 60-year-old mother now is weightlifting. Why? Because she needs to. And this is someone who came from the generation where women are not supposed to lift heavy because, you're not supposed to do that. That's for the guys. Now she's doing it. She loves it. Not only does it help these teenage girls out there that have like self-confidence issues, put them in weightlifting. Trust me, it'll help. All these boys that are being picked on and bullied, put them in weightlifting. It'll help.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about, especially athletics in general.
Yes.
Yeah, like we talked about this in our first episode. I wish I had picked up
Correct.
athletics much earlier in life. The focus is always on education and the harsh reality, not the harsh reality. Yeah, I guess back then it was you had to pick one or the other. Like my mom's thought
Right.
process
Correct.
was you could either be a baseball player, like a true Dominican, or you could go read a book and be smart.
Right.
And live the
Be a
American
doctor.
dream. Be a doctor. Because, you have to be a doctor to take care of your parents. Shouts to, sorry, Mom. I didn't do it. I didn't get it for you. But I'm funny.
I have a podcast.
I'm a podcast. I'm funny and I could lift shit for you. But yeah, it's like back in the day, especially in our generation, like you had to make a decision.
Right.
So I do love seeing that athletics saved and helped a lot of people stay out of
Yes.
trouble, become more social, become just a better version of themselves. And I'm not saying I think we talked about it in the first episode. For those who want to have more and look back into it, it's still in the archives. That whole idea of like a dumb jock has gone away a lot.
Yes.
And this generation is like, no, you could be both and focus on your health. It's not about always vanity. It's,
Correct.
Hey, I want to do more. I want to live longer. I want to be more capable. I'm scared shitless of ever being that person that needs to be carried around or helped around.
Or having to give a shower or cleaned up because of that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, and I'm a big proponent of like introduce children as young as you can to a gym environment. Listen, these adults that nowadays are like starting, we talked about this last episode, starting is the hardest part.
Yeah.
You know this, we talked about it.
Yeah.
It is the hardest part. And I know this from experience. Starting and getting up and getting into a gym is the hardest part. It's even harder when you don't know what you're doing. Because 90% of the time, that's the reason why people are like, well, I don't want to join LA Fitness or like, Crunch because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what do? I go in there and I'm just walking on the treadmill and I don't know what I'm doing. Well, you would know if they would have taught you at a younger age, which is the greatest part about Florida high schools is that weightlifting is an actual sport. And I don't know if you know this, but now middle schools are actually picking it up.
Oh, really?
There are middle schools now that have weightlifting teams. How amazing, boys and girls. How amazing is that?
I won't even lie to you. Part of the reason why I broke out of my shell when I was in high school in New York, because I was like, oh, advanced mathematics. I look like a massive nerd. I could use that word because that's my word. You mind your business.
Massive nerd.
Massive nerd. I had glasses, thick, like my mom dressed me. It looked terrible. Yeah, it was, you say, it was fucking awful.
That's so bad.
I know. Every fucking day. Every time I've looked back at old images.
You're so lucky you have Rosanna.
I look at her, I was like, you did this. Whenever my mom's like, oh, look at my little baby. It's like, you did that. There's a complex in there. You think everything's great. You think just fuck it. You know how many times there's a reason why I focus on humor. But when I went into high school and you start going through your growth spurts, and I was just taking a gym class, and like, oh, you could do weightlifting instead of running around circles.
Right.
And I was like, all right, whatever, I'll do that. Because I saw people online, I saw like pictures and all these videos and all the action heroes and all this. I want to get like that.
Yeah, right. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Right.
And obviously that doesn't fucking happen really easily.
Correct.
Ever. Everyone who's like, I'm worried about getting too muscular. Bitch, if it was that easy, there'd be a lot of muscular people running around.
You know it.
If all I had to do is lift 4 weights, because that's what you're fucking doing, ma'am or sir. I don't want to get bulky. That's not on purpose. You have to do that on purpose.
Correct.
There's a lot. But joining it it started first like that. I was like, I want to be athletic. And then it turned quickly into, this is like my safe haven. This is fun this is enjoyable to me. I can do something. My mind gets shut off during that time and I can just focus on health.
And you were still the nerd you were before, but you were a confident nerd. Because you're like, oh, I lifted that way in the gym. Oh, it can't nobody mess with me. This is why you should have all these kids weightlifting nowadays. Yeah. Because it will build their confidence, and then they don't have all this anxiety and all these issues that they have. And they also don't tend to pick on each other because they're pushing each other to be better at the gym. Yeah. It's just a domino effect.
Yeah. And even if you're quote unquote giving each other a hard time, which we do that shit all the time. That's what athletic people do.
Correct.
Like, you're used to like, the fuck's wrong with you? Pick that shit up. What's wrong with you?
Correct.
You're really hard on each other, but that's like the way of showing love and motivating and all that. That community's dope. But shouts to everyone who was a strong nerd prior to Henry Cavill, you son of a bitch. Fucking gorgeous, handsome. He's out there making computers.
He's a beautiful man.
He is.
He's
stacked.
Man. I know.
But now it's like common. Like, hey, we accept nerds because they're hot. It was like, there's 3 of them out there.
There's 3 of them.
There's like Henry Cavill. John Manganiello, whatever the fuck his name was.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. He has a D&D dungeon, and that's why Sophia, whatever her name is, left him.
Shut up. Are you serious?
It was something along those lines.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. It's like, no, I think there's more to it, but it's funnier if I say she just didn't get invited to D&D campaign.
That's amazing.
Spreading fake rumors.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
So the elevator speech, that's awesome. That is true, though. I don't disagree with you. I think there's, at some point, and I sound like my mom, like, when you get older, like.
No, it's true. It translates to every part of your life. You don't have to compete. You don't have to take it to an insane level. You don't have to do all of that. Just weightlift 3 times a week, and you will see all different types of parts of your life change. Your confidence builds, your body mass changes, right? You could weigh the same exact, you know this, and yet you go from being this kind of fluffy, chunky person to all of a sudden you're like a little thicker and you're a little sturdier and people touch you and you're like, oh, yeah, I have a muscle there. Yeah, it changes your body composition, period. And you don't have to take it to extreme. Now, is weightlifting an amazing sport? It's an amazing sport. It's an Olympic sport. It was one of the first Olympic sports ever, thus the Greek Olympic sports. But yeah, I think it changes any type of your life. And if you don't know where to start, you just need to find a good coach and you need to find a good gym. You need to do your research, find a good gym, find a good coach, find good members. And once you're there, everything it'll all go well.
Good.
So yeah, that's my
elevator speech. Show up.
Exactly.
Show up and it'll change everything you do. Even if you're still lapping the motherfucker on the couch.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. It goes back to you lift weights for longevity and you do cardio for your heart. That's it. Yeah. And I know I listen, I have to push myself for the cardio.
Listen, I'll do cardio if it's not running. We could go row.
Right. Well, I just said cardio.
You have short legs.
Yeah.
That sucks for you.
They're strong though because of the weightlifting. So I actually am a stronger rower than what you would think. Oh no, because I'm like all 5 feet
tell me
too.
It sucks?
Huh?
Didn't you tell me it sucks? Because the stroke is
no. Pause. It's so much easier for someone. Yeah, let's not say stroke on here. It's
Get so much, everybody. We're done.
It's so much easier for someone who's taller. But the fact is that I am shorter. But
fuck you, Mark.
I have strong legs. Exactly. Fuck him. Oh my God. He would pull sometimes 2 to 3 calories and I'm just like fighting for my life.
Mark Knapp is like a ginger giant that should avoid the sun at all costs.
Also, shout out to Mark because he just got married.
I heard.
Oh, they're so cute. I know.
Yeah, but Mark always used to make me laugh. I was like, how the fuck are you that tall for no good goddamn reason? The sun hates you. Like, you can't be blessed and cursed. Like I could at least go out in the daylight. Once again, the gym community gives each other a lot of hard times.
Correct. That's
you
exactly
might be
what
able
it
to row
is.
faster than me, but I could go outside. Bitch.
I can't with you.
Before the hours of 6 p.m. I'm going to send him this. I want him to remember.
I can't with you. Dude, I got to tell you this story.
Tell me the story, but I do want to remember that story too.
Yes, I got to tell you the story. So, this bottle of Taylor.
Yes.
So, we did this podcast in June, right? And Dave, the owner of this gym, we had like a little, it wasn't like a Christmas gym party. It was kind of like a staff Christmas party for all the coaches. It was around Christmas time. I don't know that it was Christmas themed. He just said, hey, I'm going to cook tonight at my house. I'm going to make some steaks and some pizza and just come over and hang out. All right, cool. I'll go. Right. I show up. He opens the door. He's like, hey, I'm so glad you're here. Super excited. Right. He's like, oh my God, you're not going to believe what I did. I'm like, what'd you do? He's like, hey, I went into the attic and I went in the garage and I went into all the places that I had all the bourbon and whiskeys that I had all around that he has been collecting for years. I guess he had them in all different boxes. Attic? Well, he had stuff everywhere. Because to be fair, they moved into their house a few years ago. Oh, okay. And you know how it is. Like you move in, you just throw boxes in the corner, you eventually unpack.
Not the whiskey.
I mean, to him. So he goes, I just like went everywhere and I pulled everything out. He goes, come here. And he's like super excited, right? He shows me this like whole like setup. He has like a whole bar set up with all his whiskeys. And he's like, we're going to have he's like, I know you did that bourbon and bullshit podcast. So we're going to do a tasting. And I'm like, if you would have listened to the podcast, you would have known that I said I only drink tequila. But he was so excited. I
love that Dave told on himself in a moment of trying to be supportive. I know you like whiskey. No, you weren't listening.
You didn't listen to it. But he was like so excited. I was like, I can't burst his bubble.
Yeah, you can't. You had to suck it up and drink.
I'm not kidding you. He had the little cups. Aww. Yes, it was adorable.
He can't burst his bubble.
Correct. He's like, hey guys, come on. Moody likes bourbon. We're going to do this. And I'm like, to the whole party, I'm like, okay, I guess I like bourbon today. Okay, sure. So he doesn't know this, which is going to be hilarious. I'm going to make him watch this.
I told him a little bit over there. I was standing there. I was like, she mainly likes rum and tequila. I didn't realize why his face looked like that.
That's why I can't wait for him to watch
I told on
this.
you.
But he didn't even pick it up then because he didn't even pick it up. You noticed that. Like you said it and he was just like, okay, sure. He just like kind of glazed
don't know
over
Moody
it.
like I do.
He had gotten little cups and he had them all laid out. He had them laid out by like
so confident.
purchase price and like, yeah, the quality and everything. So he left the 2 last bottles, like the 2 best bottles. This was one of them. He was like, to him, this was one of the best ones. So he was like, I'm just gonna leave it to the end. And then there was another one. I think it was the Wells that you guys were talking about.
Weller.
So they waited till the end. So of course I'm sitting here and I'm taking like mini shots of bourbon.
You took the whole shot?
They were like little, like half shots.
Still a lot of whiskey.
I'm not kidding you. He had like 20 freaking bottles. So I'm standing
Did you feel
there.
your face at the end of it?
No, I was standing there and he's just like, okay, so this one is, I got it here. And he travels a lot for work, like overseas. So he's like, I got this one in Korea. I got this one in Vietnam. I bought this one here. I bought this one there. So he's like going back and forth and giving us the whole spiel and telling us like, I got this one here. Da, da, da. So we're like, oh, I'm like, oh, no, I don't like that one. Oh, this one's good. Oh, okay, no. This was my favorite one.
That was your favorite one?
Yes.
That is arguably one of the best ones.
I literally sat there when he gave it to me. I was like, oh, I'll have another one. And he's like, really? I was like, I probably shouldn't, but yes. I was like, oh my God, that's
a good
amazing.
Pick.
Yes.
Do you know how strong that is, Moody?
I knew it that night. I knew it that night.
For anyone who can't see, obviously, we've been talking about this in fucking great detail. For anyone who's listening, for audio people at home, thank you for still subscribing, liking, and following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts at. Last time we were together, I made a commercial for fucking Miller Ale House. Those sons of bitches have still not sent me free zingers. We are drinking Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch. You picked the 100 proof whiskey as your favorite. No, I'm not mad.
Good.
It is. It has always been good. It was good before you tried it.
I tried it after trying about at least 15.
Doesn't matter.
And then I tried it and I was like, oh, that was great. I was like, he's like, anybody want more? And I was like, just sign me up. And the guy that was standing next to us, my friend's husband, was like, I told him the whole time, I led him on the joke. I was like, you do realize that he didn't listen to the podcast and
I hate whiskey.
I really actually don't drink bourbon. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, yup. He's like, oh, this is going to be interesting. So every time he gave me a shot or like a half shot, he just laughed because he's like, you're just drinking yourself into a stupor and you don't even know why. You're drinking stuff you don't like.
Like it has fine notes of I don't like this.
But yeah, this was, so today in preparation for this, I was like, hey, what was the name of the one bourbon that we tried at your house that I liked? And he goes, oh, it was these two, or there was this two. He's like, it was these two. He's like, oh man, if I would have known, I forgot that you guys were coming in today to do this. If not, I would have brought the bottle. And I was like, I mean, you could still bring it. And then he had his wife bring it. So yeah.
Shouts to his wife.
Yes.
And
Andrea, thank you so much.
Thank you, Andrea. Because we're going to try this. And I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions as we drink.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those days.
Oh, we are like drink champs for real.
Oh, yeah, because now we're at this point where we are about 12 minutes away from the conclusion of our episode. So we're going to have some fun.
Okay.
So I love the fact that you sucked it up for your boss.
Dude, I just couldn't. I can't break somebody's heart.
And here's the thing.
It was so much thought put into it.
I know it
so
wasn't
sweet.
because it was your boss. I'm giving you a hard time. But
Yeah.
That's who the person you are. You're like, he tried.
He put so much effort into it. I thought it was adorable.
You said little cups and everything.
He had the little cups. It was amazing.
That is nice.
And like there was like 20 of us like standing around.
I'm gonna make a note because I'm gonna see if I have something extra laying around to thank him for him allowing us to use this space.
Aw.
I'm writing it to you, so
Okay. Yeah.
Mind your business. I'm gonna do this in real time. Bring
No, it was really
bottle.
sweet. It was really cool. He like brought out like he told you before we started recording. He just randomly gets bottles like from wherever he's traveling, and then or this store has this one and he's always wanted it, so he'll get it. And so yeah, he's like an avid drinker, and he actually drinks them like you guys were talking about.
Yeah, and for those, obviously this is a show about just some people were confused about my shows. For anyone who wants spirit-specific episodes and all that, go to our YouTube. We have some spirit school stuff. We have things that are specific about learning about all the history of all that. This is where we get to sit down and enjoy alcohol and then just talk some shit, have some fun with it. That's the point in it, right? And I won't ever deny seeing some bottles like, hey, man, I'll pay you this much for this bottle. I'm like, I do need a fridge. I do. But no, for the most part, if someone walks into my house and says, hey, I really want to try that, I'm going to open it.
Right.
Like I've never said no. I think the one time I'm like, hey man, I'll open it, but it's strong. Like I give caution. People were like, oh, what are you drinking? I was like, George T. Stagg. And
Dave gave no caution.
Yeah,
he just said, you like bourbon because you did that podcast. Here you go. Let me give you 20 different tries of different bourbons.
Poor David didn't realize that you were not about that life.
And I'm a lightweight, so you could just imagine. It took me like 3 slices of pizza and 2 pieces of steak before
to sober up?
Yes.
Are you going to be drunk today?
No,
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, because this is rum.
I'm also down the street, so it doesn't matter.
This is rum because I know you, David. David, he's not going to watch this video.
I can't wait for him to watch this.
This is some bullshit. All right, so rapid fire as we're about to pour that up.
Okay.
So if you could go back and tell younger self you what athletics to try outside of weightlifting, what would you have done? Like what sport or athletics?
Track and field.
Track and field.
Track and field.
You hate running.
I hate running, but I can do like a short distance quick. Okay. So I like, again, the explosiveness. Also track and field has like shot put and javelin and
I did shot put.
And the jump. So like, was it long jump? Long jump, yes. So those are all quick and explosive.
Okay.
Like with my body frame, it's just quick and explosive is my thing. So I would be good at those. I think naturally I'd be good at those. So yeah, short distances, 100 meter, 200 meter run, I probably would have been good at that in high school.
I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Mine would have probably been more wrestling.
Wrestling would have been great for you, yeah.
More wrestling. I did 1 year of wrestling because my AutoCAD teacher was like, you do football? Because he saw me coming with like a jersey. I was like, yeah. He said, what are you doing after the season? I was like, not football? I don't know. I'm supposed to do shot put. It's like, fuck that. Do wrestling. And if I could go back, I would have done wrestling all 4 years.
Oh, and softball.
Softball? You know what? You know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to chase the bag. I would have been a baseball player. I'm Dominican.
You should have. You probably have it in your blood.
Yeah.
I should have done softball in high school.
But accurate. Two of my cousins actually are really good baseball players.
See? Yeah, I would have done softball. So I know you always say, like, I bury the lead. So one thing that changed about me this year is that in November of last year, I decided to just get off, like, just decided to go and try softball. Never played the sport, never picked up a glove in my...
How well is that going?
It's not bad.
But are you enjoying it?
I'm having the time of my life. I love it.
How do you keep doing it? We are the second half of this show.
I know, I'm so sorry.
The hell, man?
No, it's true. So
this is like teaser trailer type shit.
I know, it is.
Not fucking with you.
That's all right. I'm worth it.
I'm worth it. Maybe it's me, but so where's the commercial? It's like, I'm worth it. Never mind. Go on. So you've been doing that for some...
since November. So
It is November.
November of last year.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, November of last year.
I want to clear. Details matter.
Yes. No, November 2024.
Okay.
Yeah. So after our podcast, I had spent like several Sundays in a row. So Sundays, I started playing softball on Sundays because I had spent several Sundays in a row just wasting away and like rotting on my couch by myself because my mom was at work. My daughter's with her dad on Sundays. That's her day with her dad. My son is deployed overseas.
In a boat somewhere.
And all my friends, just so happened last summer, all my friends were in relationships or
still call me
busy with the
Rosanna.
kids. Right. And I was just sitting on my couch rotting. And I was like, okay, I need to do something else. But I was like, I don't want to get up and go to the gym because I go to the gym every day. Like I don't
work here.
Right. I work here. I don't want to be here another day. So I was like, okay, I need to find something. So then I was like, okay, sure. I'll play softball. Sure. Orlando Club Sport. I will give them a shout out. Hopefully they'll sponsor you at some point.
I do fantastic voiceover work. You just tell me, I got you.
They are great.
Orlando Club Sport?
You literally they have different types of leagues. They're all an adult, like softball, volleyball, sand volleyball. They have kickball, and you just sign up. Literally, you pay your registration fee, you sign up, and boom, there you go. You're put on a team. I got put on a team. It just so happened with a bunch of other people who it was also their first season playing. Most of them had played before.
That's perfect, though.
Most of them had played before, but I hadn't played. We all kind of just like, I look at us as almost like the Bad News Bears, like we just got thrown together, and 3 or 4 seasons later, we're still playing together. So yeah, it was just great. Now I'm playing for 2 different teams. I play on Wednesdays and on Sundays every so often. It's so much fun. Like it's another way to incorporate fitness without making it like being in the gym. I needed something to take me off the couch and get me face to face with other people, but not in the gym by myself.
I love that.
So it was great.
I did Orlando Sports Social, and I did flag football for 4 years.
Yes.
And it was my endurance days. It was so much fucking fun.
So much fun.
My fat ass was running down the hill.
And I will say, Orlando Club Sport
To be fair, I wasn't fat at the time either.
Right.
But like compared to like these like wide receiver looking motherfuckers, like slow down, come back here.
Yeah.
I can catch.
No, Orlando Club Sport is great. And then there's the league that I'm playing with. It's called Good Call Sports in St. Cloud. They're great too. You just sign up for a team. They put you on a team. And then eventually like if you mesh with the team, then you just go season to season. It's great. So much fun.
Well, yeah, I like those. I like those leagues that organize it for you because I've made so many jokes about this. When you're an adult, it's so hard to make friends.
Yes.
And I don't want more friends because I have a lot of them.
Right.
But I can imagine if I had 0 friends, like let's say I moved to a new state, the fuck am I going to do?
Correct. Like where do you start?
Yeah, where do you start?
That's like the
making friends in your
perfect.
adult life?
Yeah.
And those like CrossFit, social sports, things like
Correct.
that. I've had so many homies like, oh yeah, it must be so good being in a relationship with such a great girl. I was like, shut the fuck up. You seem way too enthused. And they're like, I don't know where to meet anyone. I was like, there's places for that.
That's the thing is like, we're not
Even
meant to
friends
do
that-
life alone, right?
No,
so even if you're not looking for love, right? And you're just looking for like friendship or companionship or just somewhere to be where you're not alone.
Yeah.
I caught myself slipping into a very dark spot on Sundays. And it was because it was the one day of the week where I was completely by myself. And I was like, I need to pull myself out of it. It was the biggest blessing ever.
Do you think it's because you've devoted so much of your life doing for others?
Oh, 1,000%. It's that. Yes.
Like there's a value that's attached to that because
Yes.
you're not doing for others that there's like, I'm nothing.
Yes.
That's really dark. I just said that like that and I don't mean to. Like,
No, no, it's true.
Yeah, like-
I was doing so much for everyone else around
you've
me.
been a mom,
and
a
then
coach, an employee.
I found myself sitting on the couch by myself. And I needed to pull myself out of that because I was like, this is horrible. I should not be in this position. I went, the coolest people. I've met so many people through the 2 leagues. And it's important to have like those friendships. It's also important to have friends that push you to do things that you're scared of. Like when I told my friend, one of my best friends, Alex, I told him, hey, like I signed up for a softball league. He plays softball. He played baseball his whole life. And he's like, get out of here. Are you serious? Yeah, I play softball. He's like, I'm going to go play softball. He's like, okay, I'm going to bring you a bat and a glove. And I'm like, get out of here. He's like, go do it. I don't want you to, I want you to go do this. You need people like that in your life. You need people to push you.
Bro.
I wouldn't be playing still if it wasn't for him.
I promise you that is the one thing I miss the most about our gym community.
Yes.
I've never once asked you guys for anything without saying, one of you was saying absolutely yes.
Right. Right.
Like I remember, and not to get too deep into it, like Mark could rub some people the wrong way sometimes if you don't know Mark.
Right.
And I'm like, Mark is one of the best friends I've had, especially with the gym time. Like obviously, distance and all that. And I remember that I had some friends that were on a different opposing side of some views on things with him. It was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't believe you're close with him. I was like, Mark has been the most ride or die friend I've had in a very long time. Whether we've had differences and you're also taking him at face value, blah, blah. And this is not like, Mark, you better, remember me. And I remember telling people, And people were like, oh, blah, blah. Like, they made their comments. And I would defend, and I was like, all right, cool. You want to know what's different between him and you guys? They're like, what? I competed 3 times in CrossFit, and he showed up every single time.
Correct.
And one of them was in the rain with cameras and cheering me on with an umbrella, water, and bringing me stuff. None of you went to a single one.
Right.
And the room full of people felt quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm
Crickets.
like, so when something mattered to me, he was there. And you were not. And that gym community is fucking heavy.
Yes.
And it's not like, we could argue about other stuff all day, but he's not, whatever. That's not the point. But like, it's crazy how quick that like sense of community, when you're having that someone like your friend, Alex, you said?
Yeah.
Bring you the glove and the bat. Like, that is going to stand out forever.
Yeah.
That's
I still wouldn't be playing like 4 seasons later.
Yeah.
Almost a year later.
Yeah. And how many people would do that right off without missing a beat?
Yeah.
And it's someone who also understands how important that is.
Right.
Hell yeah.
No, it's the best.
Okay.
I didn't mean to bury the lead again.
It's fine. It was supposed to be a rapid fire. That was not rapid.
Okay.
We're firing.
There's another rapid fire question.
I like that one. We're not mad at it.
Okay.
It's probably in the Patreon. All right. Rapid fire number 2. Shit, I forgot what it was.
My bad.
What's your favorite color? No. All right. You are a hip hop baby like me. Like,
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, 100%. And not to age us, it was before mumble rap. If you were about to compete, what's your song that you're coming out to?
Oh my God. I told you the name of my weightlifting club, right? Mm-hmm. Strength Chamber. Mm-hmm. Do you know where I got the name from?
No. Wu-Tang Clan?
36 Chambers.
I knew it. Wu-Tang Clan. I was like, when you said chamber, I was like, is that a Wu-Tang reference?
Yes, it is. 100% it is. Wu-Tang, it would be my hype song. 100%.
Wu-Tang what? What song?
I think it would be probably Cream. Definitely Rockweiler with Method Man. I mean, you just can't like get any more hype than that.
That's a good. I was like, great. That's
Method Man and Redman on Rockweiler. I mean, the Rockweiler, you just can't get any better than that. You just doesn't. By the way, that camera just
did the beep.
Yep, did the beep.
Yeah, that's a beep.
You just can't get any better than that. But yeah, no. When I was trying to search for names of weightlifting clubs, I wanted something with chamber in it. Not only because of Wu-Tang, but also because I wanted something that sounded kind of gym-like, but not really fully. And so it ended up being Strength Chamber.
Good.
Yeah.
1 second, I gotta shut you off so you don't fucking blow up.
Oh boy.
That's fine. It's also, you're being filmed in 4K on that, and 8K on that, and 4K on that. Everything.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm glad I did my skincare routine yesterday.
Yesterday, not even today.
Well, I did it today too.
You said yesterday. One of the things I always laugh about when you talk about skincare regimen, that dudes, because it's like, I just wash my face with the
like 14, fucking Irish Spring
the 14
soap.
in
I hate
one
you guys.
shampoo and somehow have zero.
But you guys don't wear makeup on a daily, so
that and testosterone helps like keep your skin good to go. For anyone who's like, oh, guys age beautifully, we have testosterone. It's gonna help us. Shut the fuck up. You're not doing anything special. You existed.
Correct.
Fuck. We're still gonna die much younger than women because we're idiots.
Yeah.
No, bro, straight up. Like do you know? This is a fact. There's a study that showed that Hispanic men live longer than most men of other ethnicities.
Shut up.
But have the most health concerns.
I believe that.
So they're running around like, I haven't been able to feel my right foot for 6 weeks, but I got to go to work. And they just keep, what? Like,
I believe
Jose,
that.
come back here.
Juan Diego.
Juan Diego. What do you mean that your left eye hasn't blinked?
Oh my God.
Like, what do you mean?
So wild.
Yeah, but we got mortgages and stuff. Oh, fuck. Chill. It's like, Consuela needs me to go to dinner tomorrow, so I can't do any of this shit.
I got the 25 kids at home.
Oh my God. No, there was a study, I think
That's
in
so crazy.
2004 that said,
I'm not surprised.
It's an older study, but it was showing like of the minority men, like Hispanic men live longer. And I joked that it was just sheer fucking pettiness and determination, stubbornness.
Right.
We just refuse to die. They're like, I got too much shit to do tomorrow. I can't die. It's like, the fuck do you mean?
On the flip side, you said that they live longer, but they live longer with more health concerns, right?
Yeah. Like
they also, not for nothing, but Hispanic men and Latin men are so hard-headed to go to the doctor.
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
You can confirm it with not replying to that.
Yeah.
It's so true. You gotta know.
Yeah, no, we don't go to the doctor.
I'm sure the wife is like, vete al doctor. And he's like, no, I don't want to. I'm fine.
Bro.
I put a Band-Aid on it. I'm good.
You know how many times I've been yelled at about like, hey, you need to go take care of like, hey, what do you mean you're like,
Case
you're
in point.
fuzzy vision in your left eye? It's like, that's fine. Stress. Your stress is causing mild blindness? It's fine. It's fine. I just got to go get a beer. It's like, the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. You see,
Bring your dumbass.
This is why y'all live longer.
No, we live longer than most men.
Most
Women
men,
will.
but you live with more issues because of that.
I love my fiance, and I know Moody will hit me. One thing that we have in common as well is that we are around Hispanic women, so maybe the stressors aren't something else.
I will punch you.
You see, I knew it. All right, next rapid fire.
Sure.
All right, so we talked about the sport. We talked about the hype music. Has there ever been, I had this kind of prepped, thought about it, but we've been drinking a little bit, moving back and forth. Is there a lift that you're like, absolutely the fuck not? You try to avoid, like you at all costs.
That I don't want to do?
You never want to do.
I'm not a big fan of jerks.
No one is.
No, I'm not a big fan of jerks. I would prefer to just do cleans, and that's it.
What?
Yeah, I know. And the crazy part is that I'm
Anyone who doesn't know what a jerk is, it's, first of all, pervert, stop. Second of all, it's pushing the barbell overhead.
Yeah.
Not a straight push.
Right.
But this is a dip and push.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I would prefer not to. If I could just clean the barbell, I would be great.
You clean the barbell, hand it to me?
I would, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. And the crazy part is that if I can clean it, I will jerk it. But
There's so many jokes.
I know.
But if you pick up the weight.
If I pick up the weight and bring it and get it to my shoulders, I know I can get it overhead.
Yes.
But I don't like that. I don't enjoy it. And it drives me nuts to have to do it. Also, for the record,
pure disgust.
I know.
You look so upset about even thinking about.
It's true.
As an Olympic weightlifting coach, one of the most integral
Don't worry about it.
integral parts of weightlifting is the jerk, and you're like, no.
I don't want to do it. Okay, so for the record,
Sending this to
I
your
almost broke both of my wrists, like when I was very early on in my career. Like very early on in my athletic journey, I almost broke both of my wrists. I will not say names or situations or details, but it was really bad coaching at the time. Yeah. And
Do I know those coaches?
No. So I'll tell you offline. I severely fractured both of my wrists catching a 145-pound clean.
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's
And
lightweight for you.
Right. But because of that, because I didn't break them and I severely fractured them, obviously when you have a fracture and not a break, you have some scar tissue buildup. And so that makes it really hard for me to be able to jerk. When there is a lot of weight in my front rack position, it just, for that split second that you're holding it between the clean and the jerk, it just hurts. It hurts. And so to me, I'd rather just not jerk it. Boom.
We'll be here all night.
Yeah.
Tip your waitress.
See, I started with the vagina. Now I'm talking about
As
jerks.
we're rounding out the episode, we're talking about jerks and cleaning it first. Because if I clean it, I'm jerking it. God damn it. I put in the effort.
So Taylor small batch is great.
If I prepared the goddamn thing. I'm so mad.
Translates to all parts of life, Arthur.
I just got a deep southern accent for that. I don't know why that felt right.
Yeah.
If I clean it, I'm going to jerk it, goddammit. All right.
Anyways, yeah, I
We're
avoid
closing out.
switchers.
We got stuff to do.
What other one?
We were done. I want to close on that. What?
You didn't close on if I can clean it, I can
If I
jerk it.
clean it, I'm going to jerk it. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want me to say?
Oh, I'm gonna make sure my mom doesn't listen to this.
All right.
So
Well,
bad.
it's 10. It's 10 p.m. And we got to be here at 8. So I want to make sure, get some time to rest, all that. And I got some pictures I got to take of you anyway. So share any upcoming events, programs. How can someone sign up just for Oli?
Both.
Oli, Olympic
Yes.
lifting. Can someone sign up for that and not sign up for the regular CrossFit program? Tell us a little bit of details for those listening at home that are like, hey, I want to be fuck ton of strong and be able to wash my own ass at 60.
Nice.
That should be
the elevator
tagline.
pitch.
They're just in the tagline.
That
Do you
needs to
want to
be
be able
put
to
on
wipe
a-
your own ass at 60?
That should be on a bulletin.
Lift some fucking weights.
Yeah, on a big, like on the highway.
Yeah. Next to Dan Newland.
Yes. So to answer your question, yes, you can. So United Front Community Fitness. We are on the east side of Orlando. We have weightlifting classes Monday through Thursday at 5:10 p.m. And then we have a Saturday morning 8 a.m. class. It's an hour and a half, which is always super. It's my favorite day of the week because it's the 1 hour and a half it's an hour and a half class.
Did you say 5:10 p.m.?
5:10 p.m.
Why 5:10?
So we have a cross. I know it sounds funny, right?
I was like, wait.
I know.
Does she mean 5 to 10 or 5:10?
No, 5:10. So we have a CrossFit class at 4, and then our next class starts at 5:10, and our next class after that starts at 6:20. So there's a 10-minute buffer between classes.
Okay.
One to
That's
allow
fair, to
one
clean
to
up and
allow
stuff.
to clean up in case someone goes over, and then also allow the coaches a minute if they need to, use the restroom, eat something, grab
not
something to
robots.
drink. Yeah. Clean up, get
I just want to make sure I understood correctly.
Yeah, no. So it's at 5:10. That's Monday through Thursday. It is actually at the same time as our CrossFit and our functional bodybuilding classes here. So there's 3 classes going around. There's a lot going on. So Saturday mornings, weightlifting is the only class for that hour and a half, which is why I like it so much because it's kind of quieter. It's all of us in here and it's just us, which is
time?
cool. 8 to 9:30 in the morning.
No, 8:10.
No, not 8:10.
8 to 9:30.
8 to 9:30.
God damn it. If I
Correct.
wasn't a drinker. Friday nights are heavy.
You can join the gym as just a weightlifting membership. But if you get an unlimited membership, it gives you access to all the classes. So you could do weightlifting one day, you could do CrossFit one day, and then our functional bodybuilding class is basically like what you would do at like a regular crunch. So like bis and tris on one day, back and bis on the other day, legs and core day 3, that kind of thing. But it's in a group setting.
Yeah, but functional makes it feel like it's going to also make you useful, not just pretty.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So I don't know if do you know who Marcus Philly is?
100%. I love his programming.
That's who we follow. So we have Marcus Philly's programming for our functional bodybuilding.
Guys, I will see you in 6 months. What do you mean?
Yes. Yeah, we have him. So all of his functional, Marcus Philly uses a lot of,
100%.
he uses some things from CrossFit, but then he kind of puts his own spin on it. He's an amazing athlete, amazing programmer.
Yeah.
And we use his programming for the functional bodybuilding class.
That's a really-
It is a popular class. It is always full. It is a max of 14 people, and it is maxed out every day because of that. So, and the cool thing about it is when you have an unlimited membership here, you can use it you could do one day of weightlifting, you could do bodybuilding one day, you could do CrossFit one day. Because it's unlimited, we have a lot of members that do bodybuilding at 5:10, and then they stay for 6:20 CrossFit. And they get 2 hours of 2 hours of
Who
working
hurt
out.
them?
I don't know. I think some of them are just
Focused?
yeah. Maybe that. Yeah. So, or maybe they just don't want to rot on their couch.
Whoa. For those of us rotting and listening to this podcast, chill. Guys rot as long as you're listening to me.
But yeah, you could
could
join
listen to
the
the
gym and be part of our weightlifting classes. For other people who maybe are not local and want to know about Strength Chamber, I do program for my athletes outside of the gym. I do the weightlifting programming for the gym, but I also program for those athletes. That's a separate fee. You can get programming from me, and then you can go ahead and go to your local crunch and send me videos, and I provide coach feedback. So I analyze the videos for all my athletes and make sure that they're ready give them feedback, make sure that they're ready for the next competitions. So yeah, there's that. You could do it on your own and just get programming, or you can actually become part of the gym and be part of, the community here and join the classes. If you do the weightlifting membership, it's, I don't know the exact fee, but it's not that much of a difference than being unlimited. And then you can kind of just dabble in each of the classes. So,
And I'm not saying this because you're sitting in front of me. Her coaching is fantastic.
Oh, thank
so
you.
straight up, we will quickly, just because I've talked about it till I'm blue in the face. I had a shoulder injury. I was at home feeling like a fat piece of shit. It's fine. And the thing is, the real thing no one tells you is that if you went from being stacked, because I was a thick, strong boy.
You were.
And like, I'm not saying it like, oh guys, I was pretty strong and big. And
you were 100%, yeah.
Yeah, and it made, so the first thing my doctor tells me after, he's like, hey, you're going to lose some muscle mass. I was like, I'll be fine. He's like, no.
I don't think you realize what he told you.
He's like, you're going to lose a lot of muscle mass. And I was like maybe 230. No, I was like 225, and I was pretty solid. I was strong. I was doing still muscle ups, blah, blah, blah. So it wasn't like I wasn't functionally strong. And I dropped to like 210. And I was like, I lost my whole right side of my body. And the fucked up thing is like, you can't squat, you can't do anything. And I felt like less of like a person a little bit because I went from so long from being athletic, running around, doing all these things. And it was so much of an integral part of who I was that it felt really scary to like, what am I going to do to come back? And Moody made it very approachable.
Oh,
I was like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. And she's like, you never bother me. Shut the fuck up. She would yell at me, but still, she was, shut the fuck up. What do you want? What's going on? Hey, I need some programming. And it was because I wasn't comfortable yet going from a guy that was fucking, you see me clean and jerk 265,
Correct.
like whatever. Oh yeah, whatever. And you're like, that was all muscle. I was like, that's all I have. I have no coordination. Like, I'm strong, not coordinated. Goddamn.
Oh my God.
Like they would yell at me, Chris, and you would yell at me. Like we would do squat cleans, and he's like, you just muscled that, right? I was like, I was there.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Chris. But she made it very approachable. She made it like she asked me questions, what were my limits and what was my goal, and she made it very, very, very approachable, challenging, but not defeating. And that's what I think is important.
Yeah.
Too often we get so consumed. It's like, you need to do this and this, and you have to puke. It's like, no, not everyone wants that.
No.
And mine wasn't about puking. It was like the confidence level of like, I need to be an athlete again. I needed to feel like it wasn't going to crush me that I couldn't finish it.
Right.
So you're coaching fantastic, spot on. I'm not saying it because you're sitting in front of me and I'm afraid of you, because both things could be true. Both things could be true. I could be afraid of you and being honest.
Two things should be true at the same time.
Exactly. So guys, if you're interested in some real serious coaching, I think Moody will be a fantastic asset for you guys. And it did make me confident enough to go back into it.
Good.
And you saw me come back up and you're like, what are you doing? It's like, mind your business. Surprise.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. I'm strong as shit.
No, I think that I think the biggest thing to find when you find a sport that you like, I think, or in a gym, or whether it's like in a gym setting, like a functional fitness setting, or if it's even like a sport, like softball, where I decided to just play it randomly, right? The biggest thing is you need to find people who are invested in you and are passionate about it. Because at the end of the day, passion drives everything. Mm-hmm. And if you are able, like, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I try to connect with my athletes. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not just trying to coach them. I'm trying to connect with them on every level. You know me, and you know that when I meet someone new, I almost sound like an interrogator, because I'm like, what do you do for work? How many kids you got? Oh, you're married? Oh, do you have a girlfriend? Cereal? Yeah. Like, where do you live? Oh, this and that. I'm not doing, and part of me.
Milk first or cereal? Yeah.
There's who does the other way around? You are a psychopath.
I've had people who do it the other way around.
They're psychopaths. They're psychopaths.
Shit, this is a deviation. Do you do sock, shoe, or
sock, shoe?
So you don't do sock, shoe?
No.
People would think you're a psychopath.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do sock, shoe because of the shoulder injury. Because I had to do one at a time because I couldn't do both.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
okay.
Now it's part of my everyday because I couldn't do both. Because I'm like, I'm over here already. This is where I'm at. Like, no,
I'm invested in this side.
I don't want to come back here. I have friends I told that to. They're like, you're an animal.
Who pours the milk first before the cereal, though?
I have a buddy who says I put the milk first, then the cereal, because I don't want the cereal to get soggy. They said that they don't want the milk to get soggy. I'm lactose intolerant.
Milk to get soggy, or the cereal?
The cereal to get soggy. Because like if you leave it, then you dunk it, then you go get the spoon, then you get settled. And I was like, you're doing too many activities before eating.
No,
man.
you set everything up.
Yeah, like why are you doing? Like it feels like you're doing a lot of work after.
Also, buy quality cereal, won't get soggy.
Or don't pour the cereal till you're ready.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Enough of that.
Anyways, we digress. Find yourself a quality coach that invests in you, and you will know straight from the beginning, because they will want to know about you, and not just you in the gym, but you outside of that. I want to know my athletes' lives, what they have, what stressors they have outside the gym, what limitations they have physically, what previous surgeries they had, what is causing them to not hit certain goals or not make the gym at certain times or training sessions. If I know all of that, then I can program around that, and we can figure it out, because life, right? It happens. Especially if you're training like for an actual competition, it's not going to be perfect, and we can work around it. But I want to know what's going on in your life.
That's perfectly fair.
And it really is what it comes down to, is you got to find a coach that actually invests in you. Coaching is not a side hobby. It's not a side hustle. You have to be invested in your people. And I don't like coaches who are like, oh, I just coach on the side because I get a free membership at the gym. And I just, whatever. Those, I weed them out, and I don't like them, and I want to kick them out the door. You need to be invested in your people.
As you say that, a Rolodex of people just appeared in my head.
Correct. I know that because I've been around them, and you can point them out from a mile away. And I will tell you this, that all of the coaches that I know coaches don't make $1 million. They don't get paid a lot.
You don't?
We don't.
Yeah.
For that side hustle.
Yeah.
No, it's really not worth the time.
The Rolodex is
the people
is real.
that actually stick with it is because they love what they do and they're invested in their people. And that is really the biggest asset that you can have as an athlete, is having a coach that's invested in you.
Yeah, we got tea to discuss after this. Listen,
where
on socials can anyone find you? And the gym.
Yes.
You more importantly, because yes, David doesn't pay me.
Maybe he'll pay you in Taylor.
Taylor doesn't pay me yet. Taylor. I noticed I said Taylor. David and Taylor don't pay me yet. Go on.
The gym is United Front Community Fitness. We're on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me under Wonder __ Barbella.
WNDER _ Bella.
Yeah, Barbella.
Barbella.
Yeah, Wonder Barbella.
Wonder Barbella.
That's my Instagram. And then Strength Chamber is under @Strength Chamber on Instagram.
Yeah,
so you can find.
They recently followed me on Instagram, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
If someone wanted to email you for any inquiries or anything, is that also on the bio of those pages?
No, but I can put it there.
We're gonna work on that.
Yeah, we are gonna work on that. I didn't even think about that. Like, who emails, right? It's usually the DMs. But maybe people email.
How many spam DMs do you get?
I'm not that popular. How popular do you think I am?
I think you're very popular.
I don't think I'm that popular.
You're not there yet, but there will be a point.
Well, I hope so.
You know how many automated bots? This is not for the show. Listen, all right, so Wonder _ Barbella.
Yes, and Strength Chamber. It's in my Instagram bio.
We are having a full-ass conversation. This is the realest fucking episode. Shut up at home. It's like, when is this episode ending? All right, guys, for anyone who likes us, please give Moody, our Wonder _ Barbella, a like, follow, subscribe. I don't know what you would like to discuss about those online coaching, but they could hit you up in those DMs specifically about that as well.
Yeah.
And that programming would look like specific to the athlete. It could be a month, 3 months.
All of my programming is specialized to the athlete. It's specialized to you, your goals, your time, commitment, and then what you want to do in the future. You know, I have one athlete who is a nurse practitioner. She's a nurse anesthetist. I don't know if I said that correctly.
I don't.
But a nurse anesthetist, they basically put people to sleep, but they're considered like doctors. But they're like
she makes a fuck ton of money.
Listen, she's the best.
She
and she trains 4 days a week. She's my math. She's actually the one that's competing in 2 weeks. Her goals are she just wants to continue to improve her overall total. She competes 2 to 3 times a year. I went with her to Philadelphia to compete at Howard Cohen Classic, and then a few other nationals and all that. I have another athlete who I coached in Las Vegas recently, which was super cool because I had never been to Vegas. So that was a great.
Vegas feels very problematic.
It wasn't for me because I'm not a big drinker and I'm not a big partier. So I just really just.
Are we right now?
I know. I'm not a big drinker, but that doesn't mean I'm not fun when I drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, fair. But Vegas was super fun. But I went with her to nationals there. She crushed it. Heather crushed it. And so I have another athlete that's just like, you know what? I just want to maintain my numbers because I want to take the year off of competing. And then next year I want to compete. So, okay, cool. So we program to you. So everyone's program looks a little different. So yeah, everything's specialized to you and what you want and your goals. So you get it on Sunday afternoons for the week. You text me videos of your lifts every day, your top set, which means like your last set of the day. And I'll give you critiques or I'll tell you, yep, it looks good. And then I adjust your programming for the next week. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
So I will probably sign up for something because I'm getting thick. And winter's almost over. It's Florida. It's never winter. Guys, if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, follow my @The Last Call with Arthur. So our YouTube has been updated a lot. We've been messing around with making sure that everyone gets what they want out of it. So for those who want those Spirit School comments that we said before, but there's a lot of traditionalists, the people who've been here since day one, who rather have this conversation. We still want to offer you guys that. So we're going to keep doing these episodes. But for anyone who wants something specific, learn more about specific spirits, the makeup, the distilleries, unique cocktails, and the basics and things of that nature. We have our spirits, our distiller spotlights, our support local, and just some fun stuff on YouTube. So make sure you're checking us out. It's Last Call with Arthur. This is a labor of love. If you get bored and you decide you want to just send money or free 99 and just get the behind the scenes stuff, go on Patreon. I don't want money from you unless you really want to. So you can see the behind the scenes, the uncut, unfiltered version. So most of the episode that you might not be hearing right now is on Patreon. And I promise you, there's some ish on there that it will never make it to the normal side of the normal stream ever. Because, we want some goddamn sponsors and I can't get that with the stuff that my guests sometimes say.
We're still waiting for Miller's Ale House.
For $6.99 on Tuesdays, you can get a 5.
The Father's Day special.
Oh my God. This show is sponsored.
Don't.
No.
I can't. Our last podcast had like 2 minutes of you giving the sponsors.
Free advertisement.
For
Miller. David, though, holla at me. Listen, guys.
Before we go out, I do want to say thank you so much for this. I really want to thank not just you, but everyone who's made a comment. I know people have told you things, and I've had I've read some of the comments in the Spotify and the iTunes and stuff, and it's so cool. I never would have expected any of the love through this podcast, and it's super cool to see. Anyone that knows me, I'm my harshest critic. I don't sit here and think that I'm the coolest person on earth. And I think it's so cool to see people be you're a motivation, or you help me. I think I read a comment on Spotify that was hey, I think I'm going to start the gym tomorrow because I saw this. It's so cool. It's so amazing. And I just appreciate you and all your listeners. So
listen, I'm not supposed to be emotional, okay? So chill.
We cried on the last one. Maybe I'll make you cry on this one.
Never.
Megan and Rosanna cried on the last one.
Megan, Rosanna, and you cried.
Yeah,
in
we
the
were all
first
crying.
5 minutes. We went from hoo-ha's to crying.
Yes.
I was like, this is the wildest turn a show's ever had. There was a spider a second ago.
And now we're tearing up.
No, I appreciate you, honestly. You've been one of the best supporters and one of the best, hey, whatever the fuck you need. And that's why I wanted to make sure a year later, a little bit more capable, that I want to still show love to the people, the day ones, right? So that's why I was it might not be spirits, but I'm going to still do it because I
love it. Appreciate it.
Of course, man. All day, man. And I appreciate that because you really did. There was several people still to this day, your top 10.
Oh,
I've made 215 episodes. You are still top 10.
That's insane to me.
And the funny thing is that when I send letters to people that say, hey, I'm interested in bringing, if you're interested in bringing a show, I do Master Distillers and your episode in Bourbon and Music. The music episode everyone relates to. Your episode's super super motivational.
It's awesome.
And the hoo-ha jokes are just top tier. But in general, like even you guys being super vulnerable and sharing things that like we could do this all day. I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna talk to my friend. Mind your business. All right, guys. Take care. Thank you, Moody, for the love and
thank you.
I really do appreciate you. Like, subscribe. Don't text your ex. Avoid Amazon. Avoid Amazon one-click buy. We're gonna drink this Taylor off the clock because we're working right now. Unless you want to buy me something on my Amazon shopping list, and then click away. Drink and drink. Drink and drink and drink. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, and hopefully your Thanksgivings are not awkward as shit with everything recently going on.
Oh my god.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Big fives.
Hey guys, today's episode is brought to you by Burn, Termite, and Pest Control. I first met Joe Byrne on Full Frontal Nerdy Show and decided to give his company a try. They have been the best pest service I've ever had. From flexible scheduling, attention to detail, fair pricing, and everything you love about a small business, I highly recommend Joe Byrne and Burn, Termite, and Pest Control. It's a family-owned and operated business with over 30 years of experience in termite and pest. You can reach Burn, Termite, and Pest Control at 321-297-7985. Once again, 321-297-7985. And let them know Bourbon and Bullshit sent you. Thanks, guys. See you next time.